Proverbs chapter 30 verse 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth, and saith, I have done no wickedness. HALALYAM la YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM QADASH. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of the millstone that rule well and taught us this truth through the Spirit. To the Akim out here laboring, making their bodies a living sacrifice, pushing the word out in truth and sincerity. To the Akim listening and learning, being doers of the word and abiding in the faith. And to the speckled birds scattered abroad that look like the other nations but are truly Yasharala Shalom. Salakia. Damn, I just bit my cheek. But I just want to go into a quick lesson through the Spirit. I'll try to make it as quick as I can. Just going into some recently how I've been seeing a lot of shows promoting adultery through the Spirit. Okay, so I'll just start out right, just get into it. So there's this old show, actually early 2000s, called Change of Heart. Some of you brothers, maybe older brothers than me, probably remember this, if you've seen it. Pretty much how a couple goes on the show and each of them goes on a date with another man and another woman. And they pretty much get on the show, they talk, they air out all their dirty laundry, going into how, oh, they were so nice and they really brought something out of me I didn't see, and all this bullshit, right? And then at the end, they make a decision to either stay with their partner that they came with, or have a change of heart and get with the new person that they went out on a date with. And if you watch you can pretty much look at any episode, and of course they're using Jake and Eve in this, and it's some damn devil host encouraging it, being an instigator, got the audience laughing at them, completely disrespecting and emasculating Jake, like, oh, he's nothing, I need something better in my life, or oh, I want something different, she made me feel this way, and all that is complete bullshit. It's really just another show, another thing to destroy us. Okay? And that's on, of course, Esau is always using many different devices, anything he can to popularize our destruction, make us a laughing stock, a proverb and a byword among all nations, man. Completely degrading and disrespecting the Lord's chosen people. And that's no surprise, but it's just crazy how Jake and Eve continue to play right into his hands, and our women are especially our women, man, they continue to be complete harlots in the city, as the curses state that they would be. They're harlots. Another man is gonna lie with her, not just in the rape and assault that these damn devils did to us, but also willingly they give themselves to all these other men, claiming that it's sexual liberation. Hey, the scriptures just said it. She eateth and wipeth her mouth, and saith, oh, I've done no wickedness. Another verse came to my mind as I started reading this. Every arrow. Salakia. That's in the Apocrypha. Okay. I believe. Quiver. She'll open her quiver to every arrow. Yes. Sirach 26 and 12. Or, I'll start at 9. Alright, since it's right there. Okay. Basically, don't give a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad, like the scriptures go into in I believe the previous chapter, in chapter 25. It goes into how wicked these women are. All right, but I'll read this. Sirach 26 and 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. Okay. Like how they have those, hey, eyelashes really go back to what they call cumbrellas, you know, which are semen umbrellas. When these harlots would get, you know, I'ma just be frank with it, they would get busted on the face. The man would do his business and let loose on her freaking face. Those eyelashes, those long mascara, whatever, would be there to make sure that they don't go into her eyes, because our eyelashes are natural eye shields, you know, to protect us from debris and whatever may be flying around, may get into our eyes. They're natural eye shields, so they put on those long, elongated eyelashes so that they could get nut on their face without the risk of it getting into their eye. That's what they really go back to, man. And our women embrace it like it's just a part of beauty, you know? Makeup itself is witchcraft, you know? Completely changing your appearance. You look at some examples of women using makeup. Once they take it off, they literally are a completely different person, you know? And some of them are busted down, like all types of acne and scars and blackheads and, you know, messed up, all that, you know. Salakia, my phone was going off. Salakia, but hey, man, it's witchcraft, literally, you know, to change your appearance, to, you know, put all these chemicals on your face. How is that good? How could anyone think that would be good for you, you know? And our women just look all types of messed up because they get dependent on it. It's like a drug. They can't let go of it, you know? But this is verse 10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. Hey, man, you need to, you know, keep watch. It's basically saying, hey, man, watch out for your daughter, man. You know, because they'll go and do shit like this. They got the world telling them in this freaking wicked ass queendom that everything that they want to do is okay. Go ahead and be a hoe and find yourself. You know, go be independent, go get your money, go do whatever you want to do. And it's encouraged. So, amen, and this is in the ancient world, man. This is in the ancient world telling brothers, keep her in straightly, keep your daughter in straightly, like make sure she's on her P's and Q's. You got to make sure you're doing everything you can to guide her and steer her in the right direction. And you got to be strict with her, because she's going to abuse herself. She's going to give herself up to whatever man. Dude's going to take advantage of her. Hey, if you let her go wandering around, man, like Dinah was in Genesis, right? Judah's daughter. She'll get took. She'll go and, you know, want to be seen among other women and get took, or she'll let herself get took, or whatever it may be, you know. And that's a whole nother level to it. These women out here are getting snatched up already, getting raped. How much more during Jacob's trouble, when it's complete lawlessness and all hell is broke loose, you know? Ultimately, it's for the women's protection. But these women don't see that. They believe that they can do whatever they want, and they expect the government to protect them. They're saying, oh, why aren't you protecting us, and blah, blah, blah. They expect protection. You complete fools, man. You can't have it your way, okay? They want independence. They want to be equal and all that, talking about equality and I can do this. I can do anything a man can do, but better. But then when reality shows you your place, then you want to cry. All right, well, cry me a river, all right? Because y'all gonna get that judgment. That judgment's gonna come for you. You want to be a whore? The world's gonna treat you like a whore. You're gonna be a whore. In Jacob's trouble, you're gonna be that whore. You're gonna seek death and won't find it. You're gonna be dwelling in torments, as the scriptures say. Sirach 26 verse 11. Watch over an impudent eye. I'm gonna look up the word impudent. offensively bold or disrespectful. Hey, like how the scriptures just mentioned, haughty looks and eyelids, prideful looks, and her, women get to blinking hella fast, being, enticing with their eyes, being so prideful to the point where it's offensive. Watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. Hey, so expect it. Hey man, it's not surprising that these women are out here doing what they're doing. Look at them. You just look at them and you already know. It's no surprise, man. Verse 12, she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow, man. Look at the language that's used, man. She'll open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. Just blowing any dude that comes her way, giving every dude head. Someone will do that and they'll claim that they're virgins. They'll do every other act under the sun that they could possibly think of doing, and then say, well, I didn't have sex, or I didn't do this. Well, you're still a whore. And then even that, they'll have sex and they'll do all this. Well, I'm not going to count him because it wasn't good, or it didn't go in all the way, so it don't count. Or they'll just lie. So that's the nature of these women out here, man. And don't be surprised, because it can happen to you. Don't think it can't happen to you. Okay? Hey, we're under these curses right now, man. That's why you need to put YAHAWASHI first and foremost over everything. Okay? Because the scriptures tell you, be in modest apparel. You shouldn't be out here looking like this. And you got a man? Okay? And you got that damn insulting ass cross on your neck. Okay? You should have your head covered. You should be covered from head to toe. You should be covered from head to toe. Shouldn't be showing your legs, your chest. Shouldn't be showing your hair, really. Should be covered up. Shouldn't have all that goddamn pounds of makeup on. Should be in modest apparel, not with broided hair and all these accessories, trying to show yourself off, showing your form and having fitted, tight clothes. These women don't know nothing about modesty. And it's not just how you dress and how you outwardly appear, but your mannerisms, what comes out of your mouth as well. These women are completely destroyed. Horrible attitudes, always got something to say, so very opinionated, just wicked as hell, blasphemous, all that. Hey man, don't be surprised. This is what they do, and the scriptures are telling us that. And you got this show called The Ultimatum. Okay. Pretty much, this is a recent show that came out in March. Pretty much a bunch of couples go on this show, and the whole ultimatum is one partner is like, I'm gonna bring you to the ultimatum where you have to make a decision here and now. Either you marry me or we're gonna break up or something, Pretty much here on this show, they do the same thing. Everyone goes on this show and they split up. Everyone dates someone else. And then they're like, well, this is going to show you if you're compatible with your partner or if there might be something for you elsewhere. And by the end of the 3 weeks or whatever, then you make a decision whether you want to stay with your partner or get with someone new, or just break up and go on your own way or whatever. Pretty much the same shit, but with a whole bunch more people. And people have sex on there, they mess around, they do whatever they do, just organized adultery. Literally, this is organized adultery, and all of them are complete bug outs. All of them, really, all of them. It's crazy. Like, this is the shit that's encouraged, man. Jake is on this show too. It's funny because the two, like, very clearly Edomite couples chose to stay together. And there's another Edomite couple. Pretty much, I think all the Edomite couples chose to stay together. Yeah, this Edomite couple chose to stay together at the end, although they did commit adultery. At least she did. And the one that was messing with her was Jake, and he committed fornication because he was messing with his wife. You know, but all the Edomite couples chose to stay together at the end, and then the rest of them were just messing around or whatever. Hey, but either way, and then these two are the hosts and sick bastards that organize the whole thing, thinking that they're doing something amazing and saving marriages and shit. But this is just complete wickedness. Again, organized adultery, man. Then we have paternity court. I didn't even need to go to a video. It's the whole shit. And most of it is going to be Eve not knowing who the hell her father, her baby's father is. The same thing with Maury, you know, popularizing and encouraging, you know, making it seem like a joke, destroying us, you know, showcasing Jake's wickedness, you know. It's crazy, man. All these shows, man. I just recently saw an influx of these, you know, in my suggestions and everywhere. So, you know, through the Spirit, it just shows you, man. We're just like Yahawashi said, this is an adulterous and sinful, wicked generation. This is Sirach 23 and 16. All right, focusing on you damn niggas as well. All right. So no one can say that we just focus on women, or the Bible is misogynistic or sexist or anything. No, okay? We go into everything. The scriptures go into everything. All of you, everyone is wicked, man. All these people are wicked. Sirach 23 and 16. Two sorts of men multiply sin, and the third will bring wrath. A hot mind is as a burning fire. It will never be quenched till it be consumed. Okay, so if you're letting wicked thoughts cloud your mind, because the scriptures say the thought of foolishness is sin. So yes, you need to be thought policing yourself, because you shouldn't let these demons plague your mind and influence you. Because ultimately, hey, like it said, it's like a burning fire, and it won't be quenched until it's consumed. So your mind is consumed and you're stuck in those ways. Your conscience is seared with a hot iron, as the scriptures say. And that's exactly what it is. So you shouldn't be engaging in those thoughts. You shouldn't be engaging in filthy, wicked conversation. You should be constantly exhorting yourself, exhorting your brothers and sisters, and putting off the old man. All right? A fornicator in the body of his flesh will never cease till he hath kindled a fire. And what does Jake say in the world? Oh, you got burned, bro. You messed with that chick and you got burned. Because you got an STD. You got herpes, you got chlamydia, you got, you know, AIDS, whatever it may be. You got burned. A fornicator in the body of his flesh will never cease till he hath kindled a fire. And even then they don't stop. They get the treatment, and then they go and do more. You know? Verse 17, all bread is sweet to a whoremonger. He will not leave off till he die. All right, so in this case, it's like these are the whoremongers. This is the whoremonger. You know? Setting up all these people to commit fornication and adultery. He's like, oh, I don't give a shit as long as they make me money. You know, as long as they come on my show and do all this shit. Hey, it's all good to me. You know, I don't care what kind of money I get. All money is good money. All bread is sweet to a whoremonger. He will not leave off till he die. Verse 18, a man that breaketh wedlock, saying thus in his heart, who seeth me? I am compassed about with darkness. The walls cover me, and nobody seeth me. What need I to fear? The Most High will not remember my sins. Hey, the scripture is going to say it better than I can. Verse 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHWASHI are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts. You can't hide from the Lord, man. You think you're going to do this in the dark and get away with it? No, the Lord sees you and he's not going to let you go. You're not going to get away with it. This is why you always see these dudes get caught. You always see these dudes, get embarrassed, get beat up by Eve, because Eve be running up on him doing all types of shit. You get embarrassed, you get clowned, reputation ruined, all that. Got you looking stupid, you don't know the baby is yours or not. Or you got another baby by another woman with the husband. Dude's trying to kill you. All types of shit. Judgment's going to go forth. You cannot hide from the Lord. Okay? Verse 20. He knew all things ere ever they were even created. So also after they were perfected, he looked upon them all. So the Lord knows all things, man. You cannot hide from the Lord. Period. Verse 21. This man shall be punished in the streets of the city, and where he suspecteth not, he shall be taken. Okay, so it's going to come upon you as a thief in the night, man. You're not even going to see the judgment coming. You're going to get took. You're going to get, all beat down and messed up and bent out of shape. You're going to be stressed out. You're going to be ruined. The judgment's going to go forth, man. You damn fornicators trying to steal your girl and shit, and do whatever you want to do and think that it's not going to come to light. Although we know what we know about the roles of men and women, the reason why Jake is so emasculated today and the Lord has allowed all this embarrassment and humiliation to come upon Jake is because you're completely out of order. How are you going to lead a woman if you cannot even lead your own spirit? You can't even guide yourself correctly. You don't have your own shit together. How the hell are you gonna have Eve get her shit together and submit to you as a wife is supposed to submit to her husband? You're a damn fool, man. You're a child. You're still a child. You're still a fool. So you can't lead shit. You can't even lead yourself. He that is evil to himself, to whom shall he be good? Roughly paraphrasing, as the scriptures say. So stop, you're gonna get that judgment regardless. Hey, you know better, man. Jake knows better, man. Jake knows better. The warnings come, the corrections come, the judgment comes, and Jake still don't want to listen. Hey, so you're gonna get punished. Okay. Verse 22. Thus shall it go also with the wife that leaveth her husband and bringeth in an heir by another. So Eve wants to go and be an adulteress. She gonna get hit with a pregnancy. And then I heard that recently there somewhere passed a law where these bitches can't get abortions no more, or something like that. And these women are up in arms getting mad as hell. Which that's a whole other thing, because these women are completely bugged out. Verse 23. For first she hath disobeyed the law of the Most High, and secondly she hath trespassed against her own husband, and thirdly she hath played the whore in adultery, and brought children by another man. She shall be brought out into the congregation, and inquisition shall be made of her children. So who's the father? As they do here, like who's the dad? And they get these tests, and the results come back negative, and she'll ask, do you know who the father is? And the bitch is gonna say no. Or, if, she has any kind of idea, which a lot of times they really don't, because they just slept with too many men. Many men, okay? So they're just like, I don't know. Or they're gonna be like, I know who it is now. Yeah, because there was only one other dude that I was messing with at a time. And they'll say, hey, sometimes they'll be back in court. They'll be back on the show. They'll be back on Maury, inquiring about another dude. They bring another dude on the show. They make themselves regular in this shit. Complete shame, man. A complete shame, man. Okay. Verse 25. Her children shall not take root, and her branches shall bring forth no fruit. she shall leave her memory to be cursed, and her reproach shall not be blotted out. So that's a complete, your reputation is tarnished. You're gonna go down as a complete whore, man. Hey, that clip about Kim Kardashian, I don't know if it was her son or her daughter, that saw a game on Roblox that someone made talking about, oh, Kim K's sex tape. And she was crying like, oh my God, I don't want my kids to see this. Oh, bitch, that's your memory, okay? You have a cursed, reproachful memory. And her children shall take no root, branches shall bring forth no fruit. That's what it is. Now the kids are going to be made fun of. The kids are going to look and be ashamed. They're going to get older and going to realize their mother was a complete whore. Their mother's nudes and bodies all over the internet, talking about break the internet and all types of dumbass shit like that. Because these bitches have no wisdom, man. No foresight, no humility. This is what it is. We see the consequences, and you whores continue to do what you do, thinking that you know better. All right, this is the state that our people are in. This is why this place needs to be destroyed. Verse 27, and they that remain shall know that there is nothing better than the fear of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHWASHI, and that there is nothing sweeter than to take heed unto the commandments of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHWASHI. Okay? Because that's what's going to make our lives better. This is what's going to guide us in the right direction. And no bad consequences are going to happen as a result of submitting yourself unto YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHWASHI. This all can be avoided. This all can be avoided if you niggas would stop being prideful, if you would stop being so wicked, and if you would hearken unto the Lord, okay? But no, you want to continue to do what you want to do, to follow the ways of the heathen. Continue to be a damn, a laughing stock, a complete shame, a reproach, a thing of ridicule. You want to be at the bottom of the totem pole. Hey man, 2/3 is through. Verse 28. It is great glory to follow Ha'adawan, and to be received of him is long life. Okay, Isaiah 9, verse 17. Or Salakia, verse 16. For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Okay? And what does the scripture say? Women are their oppressors, or children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. Okay? They want to talk about, oh, I'm a single mom, I can do it on my own. And then you complain about, oh, there's no good men out here. You know, these boys don't protect us, and well, you bitches are the ones that are raising them up. So that's the direct result of your parenting. You think, oh, the black woman is God, and they're the best, and they do what they're on the front lines fighting, and they're doing everything. Okay, well, look at the results of your leadership. Okay? And they that lead them and they that are led of them are destroyed. Verse 17, therefore the Lord shall have no joy in their young men, neither shall have mercy on their fatherless and widows. For every one is an hypocrite and an evildoer, and every mouth speaketh folly. For all this his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. And Mark chapter 8, verse 38. Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation. Like, are you out of your mind to not confess the words of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHWASHI? To be afraid of boldly rebuking our wicked ass people and prophesying against these wicked nations? Are you stupid? Like, it makes no logical sense. Okay, whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man, Yahawashi, be ashamed. So how are you ashamed of Yahawashi? How are you going to deny Yahawashi? You know? How are you going to blaspheme him? You want to go with white Jesus. You want to go with Muhammad. You want to go with Buddha and all these other damn wicked ass idols and powerless liars and devils and deceivers. Okay, then Yahawashi is going to be ashamed of you. When he cometh in the glory of his Father with the holy angels, you're going to be numbered amongst the heathens, amongst the 2/3 that are going to be tormented and completely, utterly destroyed. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close it out right there. I pray that the lesson was edifying, exhorting, and uplifting through the Spirit. Okay? Continue to keep pushing, keep enduring, keep praying. Alright? Keep abiding in the faith, keep fasting. Alright? Keep striving for the truth unto death. DTA, Abad Babal, we're almost out of here, man. Soon. We're almost out of here. Keep enduring. Alright, keep rebuking these wicked ass people. Alright, and stay on the straight and narrow. Yahawah Shem Yahawashi Barakatham to you Akim wa Agwathiam. Alright. Shalom to the hopeful elect. And blessings, honor, glory, and power unto Yahawah wa Yahawashi. Shalom.